Hey guys, I was just saying, if you have a song request that you want me to do, you write it, what'd you say? Write it down over here. We got some paper. Maybe someone else will request it. They're all powwow over here. They're like, what's that one song that he sings? That one that starts with a W. This one's called For You, My Heart. I released a music video in March for this one, and I saw just yesterday that it hit 50,000 views, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. And I started, whenever you have a Facebook page and you can see where people are sharing it, where people are viewing it, and it's like 70% of it is like coming from the Philippines. And I was like, hey, that's cool. So maybe I'll be doing a show sometime in the Philippines. Like I said, this one's called For You, My Heart. It goes like this. You've got me feeling like the rising tide and highs and lows. The salty Pacific air reminds me that I'm so far from home. But when we speak, I feel like I am home. My heart is like a cave for you to explore. You've got the only key to my wandering soul. For you, my heart is an open door. For you, my heart is an open door. It's an open door.
Yeah.
I've experienced love most of my days, but you're the only one who's loved me this way. I have realized what separates us. It's all my mistakes that I tend to make and show that I am fake. For you to explore. You've got the only key to my wandering soul. For you, my heart is an open door. For you, my heart is an open door. And I am like the waves crashing out. You're sure, relentlessly searching for so much more. For you, my heart is an open door. For you, my heart is an open door. Reignite, reignite this flame in me. Reignite, reignite this flame in me. Reignite this flame that's burned so long gone. For you, my heart, for you, my heart is an open door. For you, my heart, for you, my heart is an open door. Reignite this flame that's burned so long. God, reignite my soul. God, reignite my soul. Fill my God. It's an open door. My heart is like a cave for you to explore. You've got the only key to my winding soul. For you, my heart is an open door. Yeah, for you, my heart is an open door. And I am like the waves crashing out. You're sure relentlessly searching for so much more. For you, my heart is an open door. Yeah, for you, my heart is an open door. An open door. It's an open, God, it's an open door. All right, here we go. We got a few requests on this one. I thought I saw some more. Got some more down here? Oh, look at that. All right.
Mine's real big.
I see that. You want to make sure that I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Dio? Yep.
Come here, baby.
So let's do this one. Trying to read handwriting. All right, let's do this one. This is one that I released on the latest album. You have to imagine that this guitar is a big old grand piano. But this is a song that I wrote whenever I was leading worship at a pastor's retreat in Palestine. And we were kind of gathered around a fire and roasting marshmallows, because every night is a good night when you're roasting marshmallows, right? You got s'mores, some more of this, some more of that. And so I'm the only one left picking on my guitar last night of the retreat and around the fire, and there's this definite line, you know, this line of darkness and light, because the fire was creating the only light in the room. And in that moment, God speaks to me. He says, Justin, sometimes you're like this fire where you just start to burn out. So this is where that song comes from. This song is called Light of Mine. Not to be confused with this little light of mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Turn the lights down low so that no one else can see. This pain within your eyes is the same you found in me. Your fire is burning out. Your sparks fly high. This darkness, it surrounds the light. So please hold out, child, hold on, because the darkest time is before the dawn. So hold your head up high and push back the night with this light of mine. with this light of mine. And I am all alone, and no one else can see this dark, cold, hopeless side of me. And I tend to walk away from you, though it's not what I intend to do. So I'll hold out, God, I'll hold on, because I know that the darkest time is before the dawn. So I'll hold my head up high as I push back the night with this light, with this light of mine. And I'm not lost, I'm found, and I'm not blind, I see what's in front of me. With this light of mine, with this light of mine, I see this light of mine. I am free from what's holding on to me. With this light of mine, the darkness flees. This light of mine, I can see that the one who is holding on, it's me. So I'll hold my head up high as I push back the night with this light, with this light of mine. And I'm not lost, I'm found, and I'm not blind, I see what's in front of me. With this light of mine, with this light of mine. Alright, so this next one is a song that I actually released for some family friends of mine that lost their only son to leukemia. His name was Carson. He was 17 years old. It goes like this. I've been trying to catch my breath since you've gone away. Nothing's been quite the same since that lonely day. Oh, how I wish that you were here. I've been trying to move along, been trying to make things right. I can't do this on my own. Need you here by my side. Oh, how I wish that you were here. Since you've gone away, for those I love. But since that lonely day, filled with pain and tears, I remember those times that we made through the years. And oh, through these years, oh, how I wish you were here. All I can hear is your voice and see your smile. I can see your eyes every time I close mine. Oh, every time I close mine. You could always make me laugh, and you do to this day. Every time I think of you, you take my breath away. Oh, every time I think of you. Since you've gone away, and I've lost how much, such is tracing my feelings for those I love. And oh, for those I love. Since that lonely day, filled with pain and tears, I remember those times that we made through the years. And oh, through these years, I know that you are looking from afar with a heart filled with love. I know that you are looking from afar, from the heavens above. But since you've gone away, and I've learned so much, such is tracing my fears for those I love. And oh, for those I love. Since that lonely day, filled with pain and tears, I remember those times that we made through the years. Oh, through these years, these years, oh, how I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here.
Yeah, good thing.
Play entire album with a heart.
Woo! I like that one.
Susie, did you write that?
Someone asked for. You asked, Dad. You asked for Whitley and I to sing together.
Yeah.
Where's Whitley?
Yeah. Come on, Whitley.
Come on up here, man. I'm gonna need more love than that for my good friend Whitley. Come on, y'all. Give it up for him.
Rick too.
You are pretty brave to go up against Big Daddy. He has a lot of that.
All right, so we're having a little private powwow over here.
Seriously, you're gonna let him take
So this next one, no one wrote this one down,
That's pretty brave.
but that's okay. I want to do this one with Whitlee because this is a song that Whitlee and I did a lot on tour together. Did I see Christy walk in? Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you're here. You came in like only 2 songs deep, so you're good. You're good. But this next song that I want to do is one that I wrote and released on this latest album. But it's a song that I wrote whenever I was dealing with a lot of fear in my own life. I wrote this song the day before I went into work and told him that I was deciding to quit, that I feel like God's calling me to do music full time, and hasta la vista. And that scared me half to death to be like, all right, I'm going to jump off this cliff and build a plane on the way down. That's kind of how it works whenever you take a leap of faith. So I'm sure quite a few of you guys understand that. Especially like if you're like an entrepreneur, you own your own business, or you've done that before, been down that road, or if it's just you're going through a transition in life where you're like, you know what, I can't do this without God's help, and I'm just going to take the next step, believing that He's going to put that stepping stone there. And it's been like that for the last 3 years, and it's been amazing to see how God keeps putting people in my life, opens doors that I've been knocking on. We were at a church just Sunday in Brenham, Texas. And it was crazy how like this was the first year out of 4 years that they said yes. Because I've been telling this pastor for the last 4 years, hey, I want to come and sing some songs at your church. I want to share some songs, share my heart, share some testimonies. And every year for the last 4 years, he's like, no, we just don't do things like that. No. And this year was the first time he was like, all right, let's do it. So I don't know if he was just like tired of hearing from me and just wanted to shut me up, or if he just really wanted to bring me out. But it was cool to see how God's just been opening door after door on this tour. So this is a song about fear. And hey, buddy. Yeah.
Hello.
It's all good.
He just gave you his blessing.
So yeah, this is a song about fear, and whenever I met Whitlee whenever he was like, it was maybe like a month and a half after he quit his job. Whenever I heard his songs for the first time, I was talking about it earlier. I was like, man, so tell me your story. And he said, well, I just quit my job. And I was like, me too. We should be friends. We should go play for tips down on Hollywood Boulevard. Just kidding. We never did that. We walked Hollywood Boulevard, and then after about 15 minutes of it, we're like, let's leave.
I ain't never going back.
You ready to do this one? So this song is called No Room for Fear, featuring Mr. Whitlee Casey. No, my time hasn't come for me to move on. Until that day I will sing on. Though there are those who wish me to fail, I can't let that keep me from moving on. The current seems to be against me, but I will not conform. I'll swim against the stream. 'Cause deep inside of me is a dream, but sometimes it feels so far away from me. But there's a still small voice inside of me. I wouldn't have the strength if I start listening. So I'm all ears, leaving no room for fear. There are times when
there's a war inside of me. I fear I'm losing. Well, I know the battle is far from over, but underneath your wings I can take cover. 'Cause deep inside of me is a dream. Sometimes it feels so far away from me, but there's a still small voice inside of me. I wouldn't have the strength if I stopped listening. So I'm all ears, even no room for fear. God, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Yeah, I'm all ears, leaving no room for fear in my head. I refuse to give life to something that is already dead. Because deep inside of me is a dream. Sometimes it feels so far away from me, but there's a still small voice inside of me. I wouldn't have the strength if I stopped listening. So I'm all ears, leaving no room for fear. God, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Are you all ears? Are we all ears? Leaving no room for fear.
So I'm gonna knock out 2 requests at once. Rick, you asked for one.
Yep.
And we're gonna keep Whitlee up here to sing this one with me. Is that cool?
Good deal.
2 people. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 5 people. 6 people. Alright, 7. Alright, cool. I'm on tune. You know, when you play outside, it's like the guitar has a mind of its own. So yeah, this song is called Worn. And I wrote it whenever I was about to give up, throw in the towel, and stay at my 9-to-5 job. I was tired of feeling like I was doing everything on my own. I was tired of feeling like I didn't have much support. This was about 6 years ago. And that's just about it. I just felt like I was just hitting like this brick wall. And I wrote this song actually in Brenham, and I remember going home and I showed it right to my dad in the La Casona Mexican restaurant parking lot like 6 years ago. You remember this? Some things just pop in my head and I'm like, let's blurt it out. Just throw it up. But yes, you remember. So this was a song that I really wanted to put on the record, and it's probably my favorite from the album out of all of them, fun fact. But yeah, it's a song that I wrote right before I walked in to Napa Auto Parts. I said, I quit, I'm done. Took my shirt off and I threw it at him. I'm just kidding. I quit. So Rick, this one's for you, man. This is Worn. I can't move past this wall.
I can't move further than my eyes can see. I need your help, I need your strength. I need these chains off my feet. So I look to you as I press on. Why must this be so hard? Why must I be the only one giving my whole heart? I'm so tired, I'm so worn, but I won't give up. I won't give in. I know that I need to be strong, stronger than the pain that I feel inside. They've taken up residence in my head.